guys, welcome to another Thursday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick, and this week I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of cool. I've been looking forward to this for a while. It's something I've had on order for a while, and I'm going to be talking about a little UHQR vinyl from Acoustic Sounds. So if you guys are unfamiliar with UHQR, stands for Ultra High Quality Recording. It's a line that Mobile Fidelity actually did in the early 80s. I want to say it was like 1981, 82, somewhere around there. And they did quite a few different, maybe not quite a few, but they did several releases that I know of. I know there was a Beatles release. There's actually a Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. It's a pretty sought after UHQR release. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen here. Just kind of a plain kind of black packaging. And they all kind of look similar. And then I think that's really all Mobile Fidelity did with them for years and years. And then just not too long ago, within the last couple of years, I'm not sure how long ago they did it, but I know Analogue Productions bought the UHQR line and put in motion plans to release their own UHQR releases. I know the first one that was released was, I believe, a Jimi Hendrix release, and then they did the Jethro Tull Aqualung, which was one that I was really interested in grabbing. And these are pretty limited. These are limited to 5,000 copies, which is the same thing as the original UHQRs were that were done by Mobile Fidelity back in the 80s. So I do need to say this is the first time I've ever bought anything from Acoustic Sounds, and I was absolutely impressed by the way this thing came packaged. I'll put some pictures up on the screen here of kind of I bought this, and I also bought Amused to Death by Roger Waters. And I've never had albums come through the mail packaged like this. I mean, it came in its own case. So it was really nice to see a company that, look, you're paying a lot for a high quality product, and I guess they definitely match their shipping to the high quality that you receive, and they definitely ensure that their product gets you in the best possible shape for sure. But I was so I've been a Jethro Tull fan for a long time, and Ian is a huge Jethro Tull fan. He definitely got me into them back in the early to mid 90s, and Aqualung has always been one of my favorite albums by them. So when I saw that they were doing this UHQR, is when I kind of went back and forth on it for a while, just because the price, is, if you look online, I want to say it's like $125, and but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to pull the trigger on it. And then I saw some videos about how great this thing sounded and the way the packaging really kind of lived up to the dollar value of it. So I decided to kind of pull the trigger and see what this thing looks like and sounds like. I do have to say that the packaging on this thing is pretty sweet. I'll show you a picture here. I'll hold up the camera there, the label on there. Original master tapes, quality recording pressings. It's deluxe packaging. It's definitely limited edition. Like I said, I want to say these were 5,000 of these they made, and I believe I'm assuming the sticker on the side here means that's my number. I'm assuming. I haven't opened this thing up yet. I thought it'd be kind of cool to open up on the show here. But this is also another thing that Analogue Productions and Acoustic Sounds did was they've got a brand called Clarity Vinyl, which is also, it's a virgin vinyl. There's no carbon additives to it to make it black. It's supposed to be just pristine vinyl, it's supposed to be really great sounding vinyl also. So I'm definitely interested to crack this thing open and take a look at it. So I'm not one for keeping hype stickers. I just pull them off and throw the wrapping away. But these are really nice, but, it is what it is. I'll lose them here in a minute. I guess let me get this thing opened up. I know there's a lot of people out there that'll peel the hype stickers off and save them. I've tried it on a couple of albums I've got that, were super limited or things I really have been looking for a long time, and I generally have a difficult time getting the hype stickers off, so I end up just pitching it. But And these are on there pretty good too. I tried to peel the one off that I put on the screen there, but so this is really nice packaging. Like I said, it's comes in like a big, almost looks like a book. This thing folds out, at least from what I've seen on other videos. Let's see what we got in here. But it's a nice sturdy box. So Acoustic Sounds had like a fall catalog in here. They've got a bunch of stuff on there, and their stuff sounds, it's supposed to sound fantastic. I haven't listened to anything yet. I do have the Counting Crows, August and Everything After. It's a 45 pressing. I have it on order through them. It's supposed to come out, it's supposed to get reissued, I guess, at some point this year. So I've got that on order. So I'm definitely interested to hear that. It's supposed to be a great pressing of it. Like I said, it comes with the little 5,000 limited edition custom pressings. Comes with a little like certificate for UHQR and the Clarity Vinyl. Kind of gives specs and stuff on it. Trademark, all that stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. It's pictures of the people that actually work and create the stuff at the pressing plants. It says the pressing team on there, so that's kind of cool. It's got a technical specifications manual, so I guess this stuff's pretty it's pretty detailed. They kind of go through and definitely try to justify the process and the cost and everything involved in it. So this is kind of cool to be able to check out. Like I said, it kind of goes through all the process and what makes UHQR different than your standard vinyl. It's got the reviews and stuff on the back. That's cool. Standard lyric sheet. And then this is what I was kind of getting to. I do have the only other pressing of this I have is I've got the Steve Wilson mix, which Ian and I are I think pretty much in agreement that this is the best sounding mix for Aqualung. I was really impressed when I first heard it, and so I'm really interested to see how that sounds compared to this. But this is really nice. It's got like a matte finish on it, which I know some of the original pressings of Aqualung had that same kind of matte finish to it, so that's really nice. I know you can't see it in the screen there, but definitely nice packaging. It's a beautiful gatefold, really thick cardboard. You can hear it as I open it. And it's definitely nice. I bought some of these box sets, and I'm always kind of dumbfounded when you open it up and pull out the record, and it's in like you spent $100 or plus on a box set, and you get it and you pull out the record, and it's in a paper sleeve. So I'm definitely glad to see that they put them in good anti-static sleeves here. But this thing looks pretty sweet. So this is Clarity Vinyl. So it's just they say it's supposed to have a higher superior, a more superior sound than your standard black. I'm not exactly sure of the science behind it, but they say that the carbon that's added to vinyl when it's pressed or prior to being pressed to make it black, it has some can create some sound variations in it. So this is supposed to be a better sounding vinyl. So the big difference I can tell right away is with the Steve Wilson mix and with every other pressing that I know of, or standard pressing that I know of Aqualung, it's always on one disc. It's a 33 1/3 RPM, standard album. Whereas this is a double album. These are 45s, which should give it a little bit better. It's mastered a little differently than your standard albums. So I'm really interested to see what kind of sound difference there is between the two albums. It's something that I'm not going to do today, but eventually I will, kind of do a comparison between the two. Maybe I'll do another video about it, because I also did get some bootlegs recently that I kind of want to compare to some of the original pressings I have of those albums too. So maybe down the line I'll do a comparison video and talk a little bit more in depth about what I really thought about the sound quality of the two versions. So as I was putting this thing back together, I was looking over and I was trying to find out where it said what number this was, because like I said, it's limited to 5,000. And I know it's got the sticker that I showed you on the side of the package. I wasn't really sure if that was the number, but I didn't see it anywhere else in any of the literature or anything that came with this. And as I was flipping over the album to kind of look at the jacket, I actually saw that it's actually like gold, gold pressed on the back of the jacket here. Yeah, I've got number 1,386. So that's kind of cool. It's if you get into numbers and when it comes to limited editions and pressings and things like that, I know they always say the lower the number the better. Obviously, when I buy albums like this, I'm never gonna look to resell it or anything like that. So it's just kind of a cool thing to have. And so yeah, that's if you get one of these, that's where you're gonna find your number stamped on it. So I guess where I come down on it, is if you're a big fan of an album and it has a UHQR release, it's probably worth picking up. These aren't like a typical box set you're going to buy where it's going to come with extras and added tracks and things like that, or like the Pink Floyd Immersion box set, a scarf and a marble, which always kind of dumbfounded me, some of the stuff that's put in some of those box sets. But this is all about the having a great pressing, a great sounding album in a really nice package. There's no added stuff to it. So if you're a fan of the album, I think it's definitely worth picking up. And I know they've got more of these UHQR pressings planned for the later this year. So I'm really kind of excited to see what else they're going to do in the series. Well, that's all I got for you this week, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. It's like I said, something I've had on order for a while. I've been really excited to get, so I'm definitely excited to give this thing a spin sometime in the next couple of days and see how it compares. But if you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on that link below and go check out our Facebook group. Join that. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me the old thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below, the notification bell so you get notifications every time we have a new episode up. Come back and check out the show this Sunday. I'll be joined by Ian. I don't remember what we're talking about, but I'm sure it's going to be a good episode, like it always is. That's all I got. Until later, keep on spinning. Peace.